Welcome back, and hey, what a delight to have back with us. It's been a little while, but last time we had him on, I don't know what this guy puts on his cereal in the morning, but I want some of it. Delighted to have with us today Robert Bakke. He's the author of Big Wallet, No Pants. Now, there's a title. In addition to that, he's run multi-million-dollar companies by the age of 24. He's a jet captain. Now, I'm a pilot, but I don't have my jet rating. Maybe he can check me out. He's an aerobatic flight instructor. I've done enough aerobatics to know that I bring my lunch back in a bag. He's a black belt regional champion, Amazon #1 bestseller, NASCAR driver, ski instructor, and I have no idea when he sleeps. Hello, Robert. How are you, buddy?
Hey, it's great to see you again, Perry. Hello to you and hello to everyone that's listening and watching. It's great to visit with everyone.
Good to see you. So, I love this title, Big Wallet, No Pants. Where'd you come up with this?
Well, you know, we wanted to write a book that would help people identify all the gifts that they were born with and what we call, the $1 million gifts that you were born with. So we just made a combination of being born with gifts and talents and abilities, and they can be very valuable, which is why we talked about the big wallet, and we just called it Big Wallet, No Pants. And if you see the picture, the book cover is just as cute as could be. You'll see a baby executive, a little baby in a suit coat, and he's in diapers, and that's where the no pants comes from. I don't know. It was just kind of a synergistic, fun approach to a book that, we wanted to write something that would be fun for the entire family.
There's a picture of it on the screen right there, so check it out at Amazon. By the way, Robert's website is robertbakke, BAKKE.com. So, people have a lot of dreams and desires, but few achieve them. Why do we give up so early?
Fear. Bottom line, it's just fear. We are so afraid of what other people think. We're so concerned with measuring our lives up against other people's lives. It's really all fear-based. That's a new term. But it's fear-based. Did you know that the #1 fear of a human being is public speaking? And what that is just the fear of what other people think. It controls everything that we do. And so one of the things we really hope to achieve with this book is to help people understand this, and that is that everybody is more capable and they are more intelligent than they're giving themselves credit for. Now, don't get me wrong. I know a lot of people like to think that they're, fairly smart and fairly capable, and I get that. But you're actually smarter than you think you are, and you're more capable than you think you are. And if we could get people to just finally believe it, if they would believe it, they would confront that fear that keeps them in check. They would walk through that fear, and their life would begin to magnify in every area of their lives. And that's another thing we did with Big Wallet, No Pants, is that we took a look at every area of life, Perry. We looked at school, sports, business, politics, faith, you name it. There's something in there for everybody. All the chapters are really quick reading. They have goofy little titles. And at the end of the day, people are really going to understand, holy cow, God made me perfect just the way that I am. There's nothing that can possibly stop me.
So is it a conflict for us, Robert, to say we're people of faith and yet have fear? Where does trusting God come in?
Well, that's a really great question, because as you know, the Word says God did not bless us with the spirit of fear. But listen carefully. It says, not with fear, but with power, love, and a sound mind. Power. So you've got fear on one side, we've got power on the other, and we don't accept enough on a daily basis that we are made in the image and the nature of who? The Almighty, all-powerful God. That's in our nature, and as soon as we think in terms of God power, and as soon as we think in terms of God big, suddenly you can start to walk into those fear barriers and get through them. And once you pop through them, you'll be amazed at what your life will look like.
That's encouraging, because I would imagine with all of your successes, you probably have had some failures. And failures can produce a level of fear and discouragement that few are able to get through. How did you get through them?
Well, here's the deal. People that live say below mediocrity are people who fail and quit. The people who succeed, who achieve high levels, who achieve abundance, who really achieve their true potential, they fail until they succeed. And so you have to take a look at just the process that anybody's going to go through to succeed, and realize that it's a rough road, but the payout at the end of that road is spectacular. And look at my life. We've talked about it in previous interviews. I grew up as the skinniest kid in my school. I was 5'10", 130 pounds. I was a bone-thin klutz. And it wasn't until I read the New Testament in college that my life just completely pivoted. And it was that feeling down, feeling incapable, feeling empty. I mean, I know those feelings. I grew up with those feelings. But when you feel that way, when you really feel down and helpless, what we don't understand is that's where you've now made the room for God himself to come down, fill you up, and work right through the palms of your hands. I think we talked about it last time. David didn't kill Goliath. Everybody says David killed Goliath. But when you read the story, it was God who worked through David to kill Goliath. And David knew it. He was humble enough to say, the power's going to come from God. Watch this. And if little David can slay Goliath, you can slay whatever giant is in front of you too.
Were you ever confronted with giving up?
Oh, lots of times, but I'll give you some great examples. When I started in the martial arts, that was my first big goal. Everybody said I was too small, I was too skinny, I was too fragile. I'd get punched once and I'd quit. I mean, geez, I had broken ribs, bloody noses, you name it, bruises everywhere. And sure, did I lose in some tournaments? Absolutely I did. But then you hang in there and you start winning. And I'll tell you, when you start putting trophies on your shelf, not trophies that are participation trophies like kids get today, but when you work hard through blood, sweat, and tears and you earn a trophy and put it on your shelf, it's amazing what that can do for your confidence level. And the quickest way to do that, the quickest way to succeed at anything, is to stop being afraid of what other people are doing, stop being afraid of what other people are saying about you, understand who you are. God made you perfect just the way he wanted you to achieve a goal that he put into your life. It's to serve his purpose. You've got all the tools necessary to get it done. So have confidence literally in the person that you were created to be, and be that person, and you will be unstoppable.
All right, because what I'm hearing you say here, I think is the key, Robert, is this. I think we're easily distracted and discouraged and even derailed by other people when we know deep down in our heart God called us to do something.
Well, all the time, and that's the message right there. We're too concerned about what other people are doing and not putting enough attention on ourselves. And I'm not saying be self-centered. That's the absolute wrong thing. We all want to be here to serve, but our best way to serve is to be the person that we are. Jesus said that we are to be the light on the hill that cannot be hidden. And you'll never get up on top of that hill and be that light by trying to be your next door neighbor or even your brother. You'll get up there by being yourself. And so, I like to tell people, look, you need to believe stronger, and you need to work harder, and surround yourselves with people that will encourage you, not discourage you, because it takes courage to succeed. It just will. And so by being around people who will encourage you, they will embolden your courage, they will amplify your courage, that will make you stronger. But when you're around people that discourage you, they delete your courage, they diminish your courage, they remove your courage. That's the wrong direction. So stay around people who support you and be the person God created you to be. Work hard and don't quit. And listen, America needs that now more than ever.
You say in your book, and I want you to highlight again before we run out of time, that you believe that we are smarter and more capable than we give ourselves credit. How would I self-examine myself to believe that?
Well, first of all, people need to really take a good look at what they think their life is supposed to look like. Let me give you an example. If you had all the time and all the money in the world, you had no limitations, what would your career look like? what would your home look like? What would your what would your life look like? What athletic endeavors would you be involved in if you had no limitations? Because when you start thinking that way, when you get out of the box, because God has no box, when you get out of the box, what do all those pictures look like? And then ask yourself, are those the directions I'm moving in? Because they're probably not the directions that you're moving in, because we're so crippled by fear. And so again, the best way you'll see just how capable you are is to stop being concerned with other people and understand that, again, God gave you certain talents, abilities, tools. I mean, if God built you to be a sledgehammer, be a sledgehammer. He can't use you as the sledgehammer he needs if you're living the life of a dishcloth. He's got dishcloths built to do that kind of work. He needs you to be exactly the person he created you to be. And once you step into those shoes that you were born to wear, you'll find out real quick just how capable you are.
Well, this book is a real resource. Really a catchy title, Big Wallet, No Pants. There's a picture of it there on the screen. Check it out at Amazon, Barnes & Noble, or check out Robert's website, Robert Bakke, BAKKE.com. And are you still flying?
I still am. In fact, we just flew 4 straight days. It was a blast. Should have been there.
Where were you flying?
Citation 650, or otherwise known as a Citation 3. You'll enjoy this. It's a Mach 851 jet, which we were flying at 45,000 feet. It was beautiful. You would have really enjoyed it.
Oh. I'll have to get a picture of that and put it on my wall and shoot for it.
There you go.
Good to see you, friend. Let's stay in touch, okay?
You got it. Thanks.
All right. God bless you. Again, check it out, robertbakke.com, and check out the book entitled Big Wallet, No Pants. There's a picture of it. We'll be right back.
I'm Paulina Leiser, producer of Focus Today. Thank you for watching this video, and make sure to check our other videos at theDove.us.